Come on, they do the hustle, get up early in the morning. Hit the clock, brush your teeth, it's the morning. The world's yours, player, time to get the ball in. Let's put some work in.
Alrighty, 1 month later with no videos, here we are. Not a whole lot's changed around here. This chair is new. Side of the road find, pretty freaking nice. I liked my last one, I actually kind of miss it. And sales really slowed down in here the exact same day that I got rid of my other chair. So I'm wondering, is this thing cursed or was my other one lucky? Made $1 million in that gray chair sitting here. So last day of school was a Thursday. That day I did like $900 in sales. It was a great Thursday. And then Friday hit, no sales. Saturday, $60. And just on and on. Basically since school let out, I've made $3,500, which is like 5, 6 days normal sales. And it's been 3 weeks. But today was actually really awesome. We got tons of restock to do. Some of that sold. I have 2 stacks of this in here. 50 square feet sold. And then somebody came later on in the day and bought 90 of it. Some of that sold. Some of that sold. A few other little stragglers from here and there. So anyways, this video is going to be us going to get restock. Probably 2 trips. Here's the other stack of that stuff. I was so pleased with that sale. And yesterday was okay too, I guess. Somebody bought 95 square feet of this one, gave it to them for $5 a square foot, which was awesome because these, I mean, shoot, man, it's not 2010 anymore. Freaking crikey, man. This sun, thankfully it's almost gone, but God, it's like nuclear. In our forecast, it's just nothing but glowing balls in the sky.
All in, let's put some work in. Here to call in.
Alrighty, back up in here. I have done a little bit of, I mean, I'm like a mouse on a freaking treadmill or whatever it is. Like, I organize this area, move some stuff in, organize this area, move some stuff in, and now I'm at this point where I moved these out of the way to put like nicer, newer stuff in that I'm comfortable kind of fetching when I need to. These I want to just try and flip the whole palette. I don't know, man. This stuff's... Alrighty, since I have to come back anyways, I'm gonna put some of this down there and just make, you know, half of it now. This is all really heavy stuff stacked up here. And then what I have to come back for is just, you know, this and that and yada yada. So this is quickly turning into the last few times that I tried to make a video. I just want to get things done and go home. Okay, next day up in here. Holy snorkelers, man. It's freaking hot. Yo. We're in the swing of it now. But officially open here in about half an hour. So in the meantime, going to... this was pretty much the only... This one and this one was the only thing I didn't grab yesterday. I just did the one trip. Hung around a bit here, and then before I knew it, it was after midnight. It's just time to go. But I want to do some organizing in here, like just kind of move things around. I feel like things might be a little bit stale where they're at. Like these sold really well until I put them here. They haven't sold since. It's been months. But these get stopped and looked at quite a bit, and this driftwood marble is what those are. So maybe having those here instead of these slow movers might be a handy situation. And I managed to get these. God, they were so buried, but that is the last of it. So I got like 900 square feet of this originally so long ago. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, this marble is so beautiful. I thought it was gonna fly out of here, but it's pretty dark, so it hasn't been flying. But we're down at the end there. I still have a ton of the chair rail and the pencil molding, which nobody seems to buy. I'll be happy to like sell out of this stuff and then just turf those, to be honest. And grab the last of those. So I have to update that thing from 79. It's more like 65 or 60. Alrighty, and then so there's that. I found a few more sheets of these in tile storage. So 66 total is what there is left. This was one of the ones in one of my last videos. I went and picked up 40 square feet of this and 40 square feet of this for 25 bucks a lot. Look, I've been kind of dabbling in like a new sticker. I noticed that another company that advertises on Facebook, they do their sticker like this, but it just seems complicated. Like, what, people are supposed to read all this information every time they look? Like, this just seems so much more to the point. But anyways, yeah, 40 of that for 50 bucks. It was 25 bucks a lot. And somebody bought, God, what did they take? I don't know, but they paid 8 bucks a foot for it. And somebody else took some of this. These are getting low. I think there's more. I don't know. I have to look. And then somebody else did a take all lot from back here. So I've just spent the last couple of hours kind of moving things around. These came off that shelf, so now it's a little bit more kind of like, how you doing over there? And I moved these from there because it's kind of the 3x16 crap that had insane retail, $27.48 a square foot, and we're in here for $5. But so not a bad day, but I was expecting more. You know, a bunch of people took samples yesterday. I was expecting them to, at least a few of them, to come back today, but they'll trickle in throughout the week. You know, blah, 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 fucking whatever. Let's go to tile storage. Okay, I'm stuck in this endless brainstorming loop here. I was just thinking, what if I took my price off of all of these tiles, just had what it is, the MSRP, and then have it say like make offer, or just let everybody tell me what they want to pay? How often would it be more than what I actually try and sell it for? Like MSRP $24.99. If some wife was here and fell in love with this and turned to her husband, like, what would they think would be a fair price to offer, considering it's $24.99, 10 bucks? And we're back at it. Grabbing some of these. I'm not going to grab enough to fill both stacks that I had. I'm just going to bring it down to one stack, combine what's there plus add, and then I'll have room for something else. So we loaded up what we needed to from inside. I think I'm going to take these back with me so I can sort that box. Those all look really good because now I have an open area, so I might as well just bring those in.
I had to do it to him. I had to do it to him. Yeah, what's the key to life? Oh, gotta feed the vibe. Gotta feed the dogs in the morning.
Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to slap these in, and then I'll give you a little update where we're at. Maybe close this sucker out. Alrighty, so we got all of these on up over here now. Had to eliminate a box from here, but I have a whole stack of them there anyway, so this is nice and flush. I could probably do something with one of those to really even it out, but yeah, I guess I haven't mentioned that a lot of these, like these were always 5, these were 7, and so was this one, and so was this one, and this one was 6. And I just made them all $5, so I could take pictures from here for my ads. Those are all 5. This is like all 5. And this ad's been working. The main picture, I think, is from right about here. And it's been driving people in. So, yeah, anyways. That's the restock there. The last of these are in. I'll pull up a screenshot. I think this was $5 for like 150 feet or something. There's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, there's about 55 feet left of it, so all the rest sold at $5 a foot. And now this is the only stack I have in here of these, which have been such a good seller. It's so nice. I'm actually surprised these aren't flying out more, because they're like a Kit Kat tile, which is pretty in demand. I think they're just displayed poorly. I also have them up on the bench, but kind of this is where the action happens all along right here. Okay, sum everything up. These got restocked yesterday. This super slow seller, but man, it was cheap, and it's $5 a foot every time it goes. We dealt with those. The last thing on my list, just it's in there, man. It's really in there. We moved some stuff around back, yeah. I also yesterday grabbed some random boxes, 4 of these, 2 of those, so on, just to make things kind of flush back. Yeah. I also moved 2 boxes that were on there to over there. So now these are on display. I have them on display kind of in the front area there, but these have just been covered with something else. Whatever. Yeah, see, these are these over here now. So they are on display. They're just, I was using them as kind of a pedestal. Kind of realizing now there's a lot of stuff that's happened in here that you guys probably don't recognize. It's been so long. There's a bit of a pathway here. Somebody took these and got my guy to do it. He showed me some pictures. It looks freaking awesome, man. This stuff's cool. Never would have thought with brown cabinets and counters, but to each their own. So anyways, that's the end of this one, man. If you can't tell from my tone, I'm kind of I'm over what's happening here. Especially the past month, it's been literally the same day over and over and over, and hasn't been busy, so it's not causing me like to be busy. It's monotonous, it's boring. It's all I have. So like I'm posting ads, taking pictures, updating my site, throwing money at advertising. I'm doing all my normal stuff, if not even more, but it's boring. It sucks. I need something else exciting going on. I've actually been contemplating ditching the minivan and just getting into like a newer truck, particularly a Sierra. I freaking love those things, the look of them. They're so comfortable inside. I like everything about them, which I can always find a few things I don't like about other ones. And getting like a decent sized trailer, like maybe 12 or 14 feet. And that would pretty much save me on truck rentals completely. One of the last things I moved, no, I've actually moved like 18 pallets since these, but this was just 3 pallets in auction that I won. I had to rent a friggin' box truck to move it. If I had a trailer, that would cut down there. I just want a nice truck, and my daughter the other day kind of drove it home when we just in the car randomly. She's like, "We're lame." And I'm like, "Late? What are we late for? What are you talking about?" She's like, "No, we're lame because of this car that we're in." And I was like, "Oh, damn, girl, like, you're right." I mean, she's just in a little car, like a little booster. It doesn't need to be this, like, thing. She doesn't benefit from it. There's no TV in there for her. It's just, like, it's useless having that thing. And it's, like, not embarrassing. I don't care. I mean, it drives like a boat, and it's like a lazy boy. It's so comfortable. Like, it's actually pretty awesome to drive. But it would be nice to, like, not be, like, a minivan guy. I don't know, man. Whatever. I just think there's more things I can do with a truck and a trailer than I can do with that minivan. I'm just not doing anything with it. I don't need all that space in there. It doesn't carry that much weight. So anyways, that's kind of where my mind's at. Excited for the lease to be up on this place. I'm May, June, July, so I'm 10 months away from this being like a thing of the past. And it's just going to save so much freaking money, man. The bills that revolve around having this 1,200 square foot space is ridiculous. Like, all I need is storage. I don't need this. 1,200 square feet of storage is worth $900 to $1,200, like, out in the underworld. This freaking showroom that's just a glorified garage, like, never mind it, man. I'm just a random. And I've been thinking about adding a store onto my website. Like, I have a GoDaddy site, and adding an e-commerce store and like really putting this stuff all on there and just having like kind of cheap delivery rates, so that when I stop having this like open showroom with regular hours, people can still see all that I have, and if they want to buy it, I can bring it to them for like cheap, and still have a garage people can come to kind of see everything, but it wouldn't necessarily be like I'm there making sales. If bylaw came, they probably wouldn't like a showroom being in a garage. But if there's not tons of, like, I mean, when they busted me before moving in here, the guy had said I had never seen anything like this. I had one side of this 900 square foot garage all tile set up just like this, and the other side I had all furniture, like decorative, like nesting tables and like weird crap like that. And oh man, And I found a picture that I uploaded in that garage when I first moved in there. It was September 2016. And it's like a pixel camera or some weird like trendy app thing back then. And it's me kind of sitting up against tons of tile. So 2016 September was the first time I got a big shipment of tile, and I remember taking that picture, and it was such ugly crap, man. 4x4 porcelain, like stuff that was from the 80s. But we sold it all, y'all. Anyways, what else, man? I got the pasties, kind of. I'm just like on a freaking blabbering hot streak here. I think I'm gonna end it off. I don't know when you'll see me again. Might be a while. I need something cool to happen, or to have some new idea that makes me feel like something new is happening. I don't know, man. Until then, we're just kind of living out here in the free world, doing our thing. So we'll see you later. Peace!